Let's talk about something that's changed dramatically in the last few years: B2B sales. If you're still relying on high volume cold calls and spray and pray emails, I've got some tough news for you. Today's business buyers are more informed, more selective, and frankly more empowered than ever before. They've done their homework long before they even think about talking to a sales rep. And if you're a sales leader or rep trying to hit ambitious targets these days, understanding how to build a modern B2B sales engine isn't optional anymore. It's the difference between predictable growth and avoidable heartbreak. Today, we're breaking down what B2B sales really means, the step-by-step process that works, the strategies that are winning right now, and the biggest mistake even experienced reps make when trying to close enterprise deals. Let's dive in. So first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. B2B sales, short for business-to-business sales, describes companies that sell products or services to other businesses, not individual customers. It's one of the two broad business models, B2B or B2C, business to consumer. You'll find B2B sales everywhere: software companies, manufacturing, professional services, logistics, you name it. But here's what makes B2B fundamentally different from B2C. B2B sales typically involve longer sales cycles, higher value transactions, and multiple decision makers. Unlike B2C, which prioritizes volume and speed, B2B selling is all about building relationships, addressing specific challenges, and delivering measurable return on investment. And here's the kicker: B2B sales today is radically different than it was even a few years ago. Business buyers expected a personalized, consultative experience, not a generic pitch. They've already researched your competitors. They've read reviews, they've talked to peers. By the time they engage with you, they're informed and selective. So if you're still using outdated tactics, you're already behind. And in a few minutes, I'll show you exactly what's replacing those old methods. So let's talk about what makes B2B sales uniquely challenging and why these factors should shape every part of your sales process. Characteristic number one, longer sales cycles. The average B2B buying process in North America can take months. For enterprise deals, sometimes up to a year. The challenge for sales professionals is keeping momentum alive without being overbearing. You need multiple touch points, but you can't be pushy. It's a delicate balance that separates top performers from everyone else. The second is multiple decision makers. Here's a stat that should change how you sell. Gartner found that single B2B purchasing decisions involve between 6 and 10 people on average. That means you're not just selling to one person. You're crafting messaging that speaks to the CFO, the IT director, the end user, and everyone in between. Each one has different priorities, different concerns, and different definitions of success. Miss even one of these stakeholders and your deal can stall for months. The third characteristic is relationship-driven sales. B2B sales require building trust and demonstrating expertise over time. Sales reps who invest in genuine connections see higher close rates and better customer retention. This isn't transactional, it's relational. The companies that treat it like a transaction, they're the ones wondering why their pipeline keeps leaking. Characteristic number 4 is larger deal sizes. B2B contracts can range from tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Multi-million-dollar deals are also commonplace. That means you need to justify the investments, and the ROI calculations are compelling value propositions that speak directly to your prospects' pain points. There's no room for vague promises or generic benefits. And the last characteristic, data and buying intent matter more in this day and age. The bottom line, B2B sales teams cannot afford to rely on intuition anymore. The best teams use precise lead generation strategies that allow for laser-focused outreach. They guide conversations based on actual pain points and real buying signals, not guesswork. And that brings us to the process. Now, let's walk through 9 steps that every successful B2B sales process follows. Master these and you'll have a framework that works regardless of what you're selling and who you're selling to. Step 1 is to define your TAM and ICP. Start by defining your total addressable market and your ideal customer profile. What types of companies make up that customer? What size? What industry? What technology do they use? Creating detailed buyer personas helps you focus on high-value accounts with the highest likelihood of closing. This isn't busy work. It's the foundation of everything that comes next. Step 2, prospecting and lead generation. Use data-driven prospecting techniques to identify potential customers that match your ICP. Quality data ensures you're targeting the right companies and the right decision makers, not wasting time on dead ends. From there, we can qualify leads. Not all leads deserve equal attention. Use tools like website visitor identification and intent data to assess which prospects have the right interest, budget, and timing. This is where most reps waste massive amounts of time, chasing leads that we're never going to close. From there, we can move on to our outreach and engagement. Personalized messaging is the key here. Use multiple channels like email, LinkedIn, your phone calls to start genuine conversations tailored to each prospect. Show them you understand the problems they're trying to solve. Generic templates get deleted. Personalized outreach gets meetings. From there, discovery and needs assessment. Once you're connected, dig deeper. Understand their pain points, challenges, and goals. The best salespeople position themselves as trusted advisors, not just vendors. This is where you earn the right to present a solution. From there, step 6 is our product demos and proposal. Your demo should showcase how your solution addresses specific needs that you uncovered during discovery, not just a generic product tour. A tailored presentation focused on outcomes where every feature you should tie directly back to a problem they told you about. Step 7 is objection handling and negotiation. Even the most promising deals involve pushback. Address concerns through active listening and thoughtful responses. This is where trust pays off. The reps who built those genuine relationships, they navigate objections smoothly. The ones who rushed, they get stuck there. Step 8, the moment we've all been waiting for, closing the deal. Secure final approval and signatures, but be ready. Last minute hesitation, surprise stakeholders, these things can pop up at the finish line. This is the moment where everything we talked about earlier, understanding the buying committee, pain points we're solving for, relationships we build, become critical. And lastly, post-sales support and expansion. The best B2B relationships keep growing after the initial sale. Customer success teams ensure smooth onboarding, while account managers identify upsell and cross-sell opportunities. We've talked about this before. When you focus on new business and new business only, you negate the customers that are right in front of you, ready to buy more. Companies that treat the first sale as the finish line leave massive revenue on the table. Now let's talk about what's working right now. These 6 strategies combine cutting-edge technology, data intelligence, and human expertise to meet the new expectations of today's B2B buyers. The first is account-based selling, also known as ABS. Focus your resources on specific high-value accounts rather than casting a wide net. ABS aligns marketing and sales to create personalized experiences for priority accounts with the highest potential lifetime value. Instead of hoping the right accounts find you, you're proactively building relationships with them in real time. Second strategy, using buyer intent data, which we've talked about in our other videos in the past. By identifying your website visitors and quantifying their buyer intent, your sales team can focus on timely opportunities. This data-driven approach helps you spend time on prospects who've demonstrated genuine interest, not cold leads. It's the difference between calling someone who's actively researching solutions versus someone who's clicked on one email 6 months ago. From there, personalization at scale with AI. AI tools help sales reps create customized outreach at scale. But here's the catch. You still need to do your due diligence. Efficiency doesn't mean impersonal. The best teams use AI to handle the research and initial customization, then add human insight to make it actually resonate. Strategy 4 is multi-channel prospecting. Combine things like LinkedIn, your email sequences, phone calls, and more. Multiple touchpoints increase your chances of connecting with busy decision makers and build familiarity over time. Today's buyers aren't checking just one channel. They're everywhere. Your outreach should be too. Strategy number 5, aligning sales and marketing. When both teams work with the same data and go-to-market intelligence, leads transition smoothly between departments. No more handoff friction, no more contradictory messaging. This alignment is what separates high-growth companies from everyone else. One source of truth, one definition of success, one team working towards the same goals. Our last strategy, customer expansion and retention. Existing customers are 31% more likely to spend than new ones. Monitor success metrics, conduct business reviews, and reach out proactively before those renewals begin. Your post-sale strategy is just as important as your pre-sale activities. The company's crushing it right now. They're growing more revenue from existing customers than from new logos. Even the best sales teams hit roadblocks. Here are the most common challenges and how to handle them. The first, reaching the right decision makers. Finding and engaging key stakeholders has become a game of hide and seek. The solution? Use platforms that help you identify and connect with motivated decision makers every time. Stop wasting weeks trying to find the right person when technology can surface them instantly. The second, timing your outreach to match the buyer intent. How do you know when a prospect is researching solutions right now? Intent data identifies companies showing real interest at the right moment they're most likely to engage. The difference between reaching out at the right moment versus the wrong moment can be the difference between a meeting and a deleted email. The third, keeping data clean and actionable. Information grows outdated fast. Data hygiene is a problem for businesses of all sizes. And the fix? automated data governance systems that keep your records current, and alert teams to relevant changes. These challenges are real, but they're solvable with the right tools and strategies. And that brings us to how modern platforms are changing everything. So let's talk about it. How modern go-to-market intelligence platforms are changing the game right now. These aren't just another tool in your tech stack, they're the backbone that makes everything else work. The first benefit is revealing in-market buyers. Intent signals and buying indicators let sales teams focus on eager prospects, drastically improving success rates and shortening sales cycles. Your reps stop guessing and start having conversations with buyers who are actually ready. The next benefit is maintaining data accuracy. Automatically updating contacts and managing data quality prevents bounced emails and wasted calls. Your reps stay productive and on track instead of spending time hours hunting for current information. The next benefit is streamlining prospecting workflows. From research to appointment setting and follow-up, smart automation reduces manual work. Your team focuses on conversations that matter instead of toggling between dozens of screens trying to piece them all together. The last benefit is creating go-to-market alignment. Shared intelligence between marketing, sales, customer success, it breaks down silos. When everyone works from the same playbook, prospects stop getting mixed messages, and the competitive advantage that's driving growth today is exactly that. Here's the bottom line. B2B sales in today's day and age demands new approaches. The old playbook of high volume cold calls and generic emails won't work anymore. Throw it out. Today's buyers are informed, selective, and empowered. They expect personalization, expertise, and real value. The sales teams that win are the ones that combine cutting-edge technology with human insight, data-driven prospecting with genuine relationship building. If you're ready to modernize your B2B sales engine, now's the time to invest in strategies, tools, and intelligence that gives you the competitive edge. The company making these changes now, they're the ones that'll dominate their markets in the next 3 years and many years to come. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below about any other questions you have around B2B sales, and don't forget to like and subscribe.